Here is my setup. Um, it's been well over a year since I've done one of these, as you can see, and it's changed a lot. I've moved house once, and I'm about to move again, which is why I'm doing this, which is in fact why I did this video here in the first place, because I wanted to remember the setup before I built a computer, so I could see what I've come from. So, here's my setup. My computer, my water, USB monitor with OBS up, and then YouTube, because, yeah. So, this here is the most used part. The computer powers the entire YouTube channel. Without it, you wouldn't see it in my videos, so it is easily more important than a microphone. Next, we have the monitor, keyboard, mouse, chair, all that good stuff. Networking equipment, because why not? Then we've got this tripod. This tripod is a 6-foot tripod, which is a massive improvement from the one that is currently holding my light. It's some 4-foot tripod that I spent $15 on. No, less than $10. I don't entirely remember. It's less than 15 or less than 10. One of those. It's more likely to be less than 10. I'm just saying. Oop, can we refocus? Thanks, Google. So this 6-foot tripod, this isn't even fully extended yet. And I'm 6'3"-ish, 6'4" probably by now. It's been a long time since I've been measured, but here's this tripod. It gets taller than me when I have the phone mount on, which is currently on the selfie stick that I'm using to hold this camera, because I wasn't stable enough when I was holding it for the first 2 attempts of this video. Despite the auto stabilization, I'm not the most steady-handed person on the planet. So you can see I have a light here, and you can kind of see there are 4 bulbs in there. Maybe get a peek at them. There they are. There's those bulbs. That's a full, I think, 3,000 lumens of light that I use every time I record a video. Sounds impressive, but it's not actually that impressive. Most people have more than a single light. Pardon my squeaky floors. Don't really have much that I can say about them. It's an old house built in the 30s. I'm moving to one, so I'll probably do another one of these when I get my setup finished at the new house. So yeah, here's the. Sorry if you see any stuttering. That's Google's image stabilization. I can't really control that, but it does look like a gimbal most of the time. So, my computer, it's not the best. It is an i5 6600K 1060. Gets the job done. I have 3 terabytes in mechanical storage and 128 in SSD storage because, you know, I didn't need more than, actually I do need more than that, but I didn't need more than that at the time. But it does get the job done perfectly. I record with a Blue Snowball Ice, as you can see there. And then I have this AOC USB monitor. Not sure where it's from, but I just had it laying around. Don't ask me how. I forget where I get a monitor from, because I don't know. I use Logitech G230s. In fact, this microphone is what I've recorded most of my videos on after I got it. Prior to that, well, this actually picks up a lot of light, and it's a lot less echoey in here than out here. Prior to that, I used, sorry, here's my bed, by the way, in case you were wondering what that looked like. Prior to that, I used the microphone on this here cord, which is literally just in there. And then that was connected to these headphones, which are nice. They have nice quality. Not compared to the G230s, of course, but they do get the job done. They're just uncomfortable after an hour. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to clean those up. I had another set of these at one point, but they broke, so that's why I have 2 cords. Tripod, once again, Polaroid. I have the box in here, actually. I haven't, yeah, my box collection. Here, there's the box, if you want to pick one up. Yeah, it's a really nice tripod, actually, especially considering it was only like $30. The head, it's insanely nice for just a plastic head. You can loosen it up quite easily. Right, that one, yeah, I forget which bits this thing does. I'm the worst cameraman. This one loosens up the spinning axis, axes, and then this one here loosens that up, and you can get really smooth shots if you need to. However, I've never needed to. Then you've got this here, this little crank that will raise and lower it, and you kind of need 2 hands to do it. But yeah, that's what that does. And we have this light here. This is it's from these guys. And yeah, it's a really nice light, actually. Here's the 800. I've measured it. They're 800 lumen bulbs, but my phone sensor measured it as 3,200, maybe. I don't remember. It was like 3,000 or 3,100, I think. Theoretically, I think it's 3,200. It's got 2 switches, so I can make it significantly dark in here. Or, turn it off completely, which would make this video unwatchable. So, here is my setup. You can just see, if you've ever watched this video, which statistically none of you have, it's changed a lot. Yeah, new computer, in fact, from that last video. I was still using a laptop when I was using that setup there. And new camera, of course. I've got a new phone because my Nexus 5X bricked itself. It got stuck in a boot loop and then lost all the data on it. So, all hail Google Photos. In fact, I tweeted out a couple days ago a screenshot of Google Photos Wi-Fi data usage, and it was like 25 gigs last month, so yeah, 2 months ago now, because it's March. Also, I feel like I should go over this. Oh, here's my InfoWars bit. There are people coming to look at the house later, so I took that off the door. Here's the hard drive that I've backed up every single video I've ever recorded on, as well as, I believe, what's that, Bandicam footage. Oh, here's my Pocket Constitution as well. I have another one in my jacket. It's also Declaration of Independence. All that other stuff. Phone, come on. So, here's my setup. It's changed a lot. It's still a very cheap setup. The green screen was like $15. That was like $30, and that was like 15 plus 20 maybe? I don't remember. So it's not by any means an expensive setup. But yeah, it's a nice setup. Gets the job done for what I need it for. And yeah, well, as I said earlier in this video, I will likely make an updated version of this once I set up my stuff at my new house. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. I can't really say I hope it helped you, but if it why did I like my own video? Come on, bloody hell. Comment below for any video ideas, because as I've mentioned, I am completely out of ideas. I've been out of ideas since September. So yeah, any help is greatly welcomed. I will see you next time. Goodbye.